So can we have Hok Seng to start first?
Oh, to start, that's always good. First of all, I think thank you for coming, family of New Skin member, and I think we are so privileged today, right? You just finished the main course. Dr. Helen next has given you the $5 worth of tickets, and now this is dessert, right? So I hope you can have a nice dessert at home. A bit background about myself. I'm now 62 years old. I have 3 grown-up girls, 2 here, 1 in Canada, playing, and I have 1 7 months granddaughter. Prior to joining New Skin, I was in manufacturing industry for 17 years with a Japanese MNC called multinational corporation. My last appointment was a human resource director. Actually, when approaching 40, at the time I think at the peak of career, I thought I was doing quite well at that time, quite marketable. But I feel that I have less time, in fact, no time for the family member. So due to the busy work schedule and all this. And more alarming is that my health is deteriorating. Just before 40, already like fever for no reason, that kind. So I was actually looking for a way out, but actually at that time, the only way I know is to work harder. Just work harder so that I can quickly earn enough to retire. So maybe I think the universe has mercy, and it hurt me and it sent an angel to me. Angel is he's sitting right in front here. It's called Dr. James Chia. You'll like him and see him. Dr. James, I know him because we were a fellow and a senior army officer. He's an outstanding soldier, very prominent. And at the time when I met him, he was a top financial planner, right? So when he heard that I was about to take up a so-called very good offer to work in China, want to work hard for 10 years and then come to retire, come back and spend time with family, I think he must have cold sweat lah. So he asked me 3 very good questions. In fact, I call that a turning point for me. So the question he asked is, if you were to continue doing the same thing that you're doing for the next 10 years, would you have saved enough for the retirement? I'm talking about from 50 to I don't know how old I live. Would you have better health or worse health? Would your relationship be better or closer or further with your family member? And you don't need scientists, intelligence to tell. The answer is all no. No. So if it's no, then what's the solution? So at that time, Dr. James Chia quickly invited me to attend a talk with Mr. Tan Jun Wen. I think some of you know. Jun Wen is a government scholar. He was institutional stockbroker. He lives in $8 million house then. It was 22 years ago. So I remember at that time, Dr. James Chia did mention something like it's a kind of network marketing business. I see strange. At that time, I only hear network. I did not hear the word marketing, you see? Very funny. So at that time, I think 22 years ago, cable network business was like, buzzword is like a hot topic, So I want to find out how a scholar do a network thing, business. So of course I decided to go and check it out. Of course I went there. But do you know, when I go there, it was actually a flip chart presentation, and then it's a magic show playing with a potion and lotion. This is funny, but I was lucky because though it's funny, I saw the business model. And I tell myself, if this thing worked, it would have literally answered all the concerns that I have for my later part of my life. And therefore, I had no hesitation. I jump in because I look at Jun Wen, who you see, I look at Dr. James Chia, they are not, nobody. So I jump in, and that's how I got involved in New Skin. Thank you.
Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Yu Jia. So first of all, I would like to thank New Skin for the invitation, and it's indeed an honor to be with all of you here. And very special thanks to Dr. Helen, right, all the way from USA to here, sharing with us about the age lock technology. So can we give Dr. Helen a round of applause? She's not here anymore. Yeah, okay, so I'm a mother of three, including a pair of twins. Alright, my eldest, she's now 20-years old. Yeah, so prior to New Skin, right, in fact, upon my polytechnic graduation, a local polytechnic, I started in a retail industry, okay? I started in a very cold supermarket chain, yeah. Okay, so for about 11 years, that was my passion because I knew what I wanted to do when I graduated. That's why I studied retail management. I'm very passionate over it. I work very hard, like what Hok Seng said, right? We must be very hardworking in order to be successful, isn't it? So I worked very hard for 10 over years, but my priority changed because as I have my extended family, I've got 3 kids, I got my family, I feel that I do not have much time for them because as a corporate person, right, I started as a department manager, gradually promoted to a store manager. I've got more responsibilities, I have to spend more time, and I'm more stressed. And most importantly, I'm not happy because of all the office politics. I think some of you can relate to me, right? Yeah, so I feel that, I need a change. But I didn't have the courage to change because I'm so comfortable already in the job. What really makes me, really hit me was, one day my direct boss, he asked me into the office. And he told me, do you know that you are a manager, so you cannot claim taxi fare? After working for the company till 1, 2 a.m. Yeah, so that really hit me, and I'm very grateful to him anyway. That he made me realize that it's not worth my time and effort, right? So I moved on to another company, still retail, because that's my passion. Yeah, and I work in another direct sales company, alright, as their staff, as their operation manager. However, after 2 years, right, I find that, the direction of the company wasn't in line with me because of the culture, and I decided to make a change because, again, I don't have time for my family. Yeah, and with that, right, eventually I decided to change my platform to be a financial planner, okay? And I was happier, really, because it's a big change for me, yeah, but I also work very hard, by the way, yeah. And in the first 2 years, right, I managed to show result. I was the top achiever in my agency, and my income go double. But my stress also go double. Because in sales, right, as a financial planner, it's a self-employed, okay, I've got no basic salary, I have to keep looking for customers, doing sales, and of course I'm enjoying the job because I'm helping people. Yeah. However, because of all those irregular diet, stress, not insufficient rest, I have some health issue because since 18-year-old, I don't know whether anyone like me. Since 18-year-old, I have not been slim. Okay, I've been looking for slimming solution. Anyone like me? Since 18-year-old? Yeah, I think I'm the not so fortunate one. 18-year-old, I'm already a bit obese. So I've been looking for a lot of solutions, slimming pills. I also tried. Okay, I also tried dieting, no exercise because I don't like exercise. I'm a lazy person. That's why I become fat lah. Yeah, and also I went to slimming center. I spent a lot of money, but this doesn't give me good and sustainable result. Yeah, and what's more, I don't feel good. Yeah, so and even after giving birth, right, 3 girls. By the way, my second pregnancy was triplets. Yeah, yes, I lost one of them, but fortunately I still have the other 2. So my health really deteriorated. At the age of 37, I've got knee pain. Can you imagine that? Yeah, and I have gastric pain, severe gastric pain. I don't feel good with my outlook. And that was when my angel introduced me to a set of TR90, and that is how I chanced upon New Skin. Yeah.
Thank you, Sia. So now that the audience have a better understanding of both of you, Hok Seng, after attending Struan session, what eventually led you to join New Skin business?
So as you are aware now, right, I'm looking for a solution to have a graceful retirement life. So actually, it it's easy for me to determine what's graceful, right? It's like no money issue lah, you have good health and especially super good relationship with my family members or the people around me. That is, to me, is a graceful retirement life, So when I go into details and I evaluate new skin, right, the three things stand out very clearly to me when I was looking at it. First of all, I look at what business are they in. So New Skin at that time was doing skincare. But later on, 1 month later, when I joined the health industry also, at Lifepack. So it's like they are in beauty and health industry. So definitely the product can benefit me and my family member, this is for sure. And I think that most of us would love to have that beauty and health, right? So it is definitely a longevity business. It is definitely evergreen in the evergreen industry. So it is this kind of industry worth invest our time to do it. But the second point was even a bit more subtle, because today I simplified, so if you don't understand, it's not your fault. I realized that when I look at the compensation plan, because when I come in from angle of a businessman, so I look at the compensation plan, I realized that there are 4 very distinct characteristics in the compensation plan exist at the same time. And this is something which never find in other place. So maybe briefly I explain to you. The first one is what I call ownership. Now, it is, when we come into New Skin, it is our own business, 100%. But we don't do it by ourselves. But very unlike other business. If you go into the business, you probably receive very little help or no help from others. But this one, I realized that more people want us to be successful than you can imagine, when we come to this business. The second characteristic I saw, it was called a leverage income. Leverage income. Now, if you and I learned from Mr. Tan Jun when I is a financial people, he said, leverage is the word in financial, leverage is the word that separate the poor and the rich. Wow, such a heavy word. Because I'm engineering people, and leverage, I only know how was leverage. Separate the poor and the rich. I look at him like, oh, okay. So what if I don't leverage? If you don't leverage, you'll be average forever. Oh, that was a big thing. So I said, okay. So what's leverage income? What's leverage income? I mean, look at the editor, you've got time, you look at the content carefully, right? Actually, it is exponential by nature, and therefore, it provides an opportunity for it to go double over time. And therefore, if you embark on this, you have chance to have a long-term and sustainable income. So the leverage income is a very powerful income I know of that. So the third one is called time-friendly. Now, it's easy to explain. The longer you do, the better you become. But is it common in other things? Now, in any other business or any other things that you do, right? Actually, the longer we do, right, the more competition. Sometimes become harder and more tired and be exhausted. But in your skin, right, you will understand. The longer you do, the better it is. Yeah. Now, the last point is called effort can be accumulated. I like this the most because New Skin Complaint says that our New Skin's business says that our income, whatever we create, it can be passed on. This is inheritable. Means all the effort that I put in this life, right? When I walk out of this life, it passes on to the next generation. Whoa, this one I like a lot. Because that means it achieves something what we call eternity. Well, you build something and then somebody will inherit from it. So these 4 characteristics attracted me a lot. The third point, this is the second point. The third point is I was attracted by the company's culture, honestly. This is a listed company, very transparent. And I can check the performance, I can check the history, and I know that this company is not just innovative, but they are actually a have a good heart for other people. With a good heart for other people. Now, with the kind of integrity, the company have the what we call the force for good culture. You can understand that they help many people improve their lives. It's all written on the mission and vision statement. That's why you see that it's a very focused out kind of posture. A company that is always focusing out, it can last very long, go very far. So this is what attracted me. But now, after 22 years, actually there are more things to attract. You just pay close attention to it. You will understand what I mean. Thank you.
Thank you, Hok Seng. So for you, Tia, you already had such a successful career. What actually led you to join New Skin Business?
You know what? Actually, I'm very skeptical over direct sales marketing. You know, the commonly known MLM, right? So anyone like me now? Wow, we have a show of hand, two person, yeah. So that was me because I heard a lot, you know, in insurance, right, we see a lot of people and we meet a lot of people. So I always have people telling me about, well, these supplements, that company, why not you join me and all those things, right? And as I mentioned, right, I have been looking for slimming solution, right? So I remember there was, many years ago, there was this particular product, S10, yeah. It's a slimming product, very hot in the market, right? So what happened? The case happened, right? One of the actors took it. And yeah, so when I saw the news, I was like, wow, hang, I almost on the product land. I almost wanted to go and get the product already, and the news came out. So there were so many such news that made me fearful of taking supplements to slim down, and that's why I turned to other solutions like Slimming Center. Yeah, so I heard a lot of this, and also I don't know whether you watch drama or movie series, right? They always talk about people investing money in buying supplements, skincare, and then something happens, side effect, and then they go to jail, right? Yeah, don't watch too many TVs, okay? I was also influenced by those. I was thinking, wow, MLM, not for me. Yeah, so when my best friend approached me, knowing that I'm looking for slimming solution, she told me, hey, this product is good, company is very good. I was like, huh, MLM? You know, I look very nice, right? I will not be so harsh to her, right? I told her, I'm not ready for that. But actually in my heart, don't come and talk to me about MLM. Yeah. So, but I'm very grateful to her because she really persisted for at least 3 months. Okay, she invited me to a seminar like this. Okay, with all the friendly people like y'all, right? Yeah, I'm also one of the very friendly one, but I have my hand crossed like that. So, but what amazed me in that session, I cannot remember what they talked about exactly, but I remember 2 things. First thing is that I saw that there are so many professionals joining in the business as well. We have lawyers, we have accountants, we have doctors, we have directors. I was thinking, I think they are smarter and wiser than me, right? I'm not even a U graduate. So if they were to embark on the business, what does it mean? There must be something about the business, right? They wouldn't, you know, at the expense of their reputation, to come into a business which I think is not professional, right? Yeah, so that really opened my heart and my mind. The second thing that I was amazed was when they have this catwalk session. Wow! So those people working, you know, doing the catwalk from like that, become like that. Wow, I was like, I want this. And after the session, I tell my friend, okay, I want to take a set of TLID, but don't ask me to do the business, I'll support you. Anyone like me? Yeah, we have one lady there, right? Yeah. So I started the program, okay, and I was really amazed. I'm someone who don't like exercise, okay? But with the program, with the right diet, right? That was me before the program. Yeah, look very prosperous, right? Yeah, very auntie, right? Yeah. So that was me, and after 3 months, right, I was totally transformed. Okay, I was totally transformed. All my health issue has been settled. I feel more energetic, younger, more confident. Have you ever tried going into any boutique you can buy any clothes? Yes. Before TR90, no. Yeah, after TR90, $10 clothes also looks nice on you, right? Yeah, that was how I feel. I feel so excited. Yeah, but there was this very serious side effect. I'm not sure whether do you have it as well. Very serious. I forgot to feedback to Dr. Helen. Yeah. After I slimmed down, Whenever I saw anyone who is big in size, my thought is, this person is tiang lagi. That person is tiang lagi. Anyone like me? I'm sure all of you can relate, right? I suddenly feel that the market is very huge, very, very huge. And that's how I started to share with my friends around me on the product. And I also have a lot of them, including my insurance customer, who couldn't get insurance initially, but after they slim down, it helps them, all right? And of course, but what has it got to do with me in my career, right? Actually, I look at, when I start to help more people, right, I started to really look at this business. And I have a reflection that is when I look at my insurance director, because my future is his current situation, right? So I saw that my insurance director, he was very smart, very wise, great leaders, but he always have to be in the agency, in the business, to train us, to keep the business going. Even when his family go for family trip, right, he's always not there. He always was very stressed because people come and go, right? He earned a lot of money, but I don't see that, he is happier. I don't see that, he is healthy, and he looks older lah. Yeah, really. And I was telling myself, yeah, I want that kind of money, but I do not want that kind of lifestyle. Yeah, but on the contrary, when I came to New Scheme, right, I saw that there is this another leader, our COE for Mr. Rain Ho. He used to be a financial planner as well, very well-achieved person. But when he see the New Scheme compensation plan, the leverage income, like what Hok Seng has mentioned, right, he came into the business in 2 years. He achieved COE 1, and another 10 years achieved COE 4. And when I look at him, right, he looks younger, looks more energetic, still very, very passionate by helping more people transforming their life. And even when he's not around in the market, right, he's not active, right, his team continue to grow. That is what Hok Seng has mentioned about the exponential. And even during these few years of challenging period, right, a lot of the businesses are closing down, facing a lot of problems, but New Scheme business still grow. Mr. Rain Ho's business still grow. Yeah. So when I look at these big differences, I was telling myself, who do I want to be? I want to be like Mr. Rain Ho. And that's why I embarked into New Scheme within 3 months. Yeah, so that's my short story.
Yeah, glad that both of you made the decision to join New Scheme. So as a successful leader yourself, can you share with us how do you define success through New Scheme platform? Can we have you to start?
Hey, I think I'm a very simple person. Okay, to me, right, success is very simple. I just want to be happier, healthier, prettier, younger, right? And I want to be a better person. That's why I think I really can resonate with New Scheme mission statement as shown just now on the screen, right? Really, our mission is to be a force for good, right? By empowering people with innovative products. Yeah, so can you guess how young am I now? Huh? 55 Oh, 25, thank you very much. Okay, I just turned 48-year-old today. Yeah, so really I was looking back, if let's say 10 years ago I didn't make a decision to really help myself, right? How would I be today? Older? More health issue? Maybe I may be on the wheelchair. Because 10 years ago, my leg is already giving me problem. Yeah, so I really like to thank New Scheme for such fantastic age-lock science. Not only it has transformed me, but it has also transformed a lot of people whom I have shared the products, as well as all of you, right? I'm sure most of you has been transformed as well. Okay, so and that's why it's a very big market. Health is always a big market. Okay, and of course, secondly is the rewarding business opportunity. All right, I always plan financially for my customer on their retirement. I also plan for myself. Since 18-year-old, I started to buy insurance, naively thinking 45-year-old I can retire because I got $30,000. Wow, that was like many years ago, 30 years ago, I didn't know about inflation. Yeah. So when I was a financial planner, right, I plan for my customer, and I have got one realization. A lot of my customers couldn't retire early. At the age of 50, 55, 60-year-old, right, I think they still have to think of ways to earn income. They cannot retire. And that's why I myself, when I reflect on this, right, I also realized that I cannot retire lah, if I continue doing what I'm doing. Okay? But with the new scheme rewarding business opportunity, with the compensation plan, I see hope. And not only I can do it, okay, I can also help a lot of people, whether they are my insurance customer or the people around me, to do that. Yeah, because of this leverage income. Yeah, and of course, last but not least is the uplifting culture, the enriching uplifting culture of New Skin. Yeah, with the Southeast Asia Children's Heart Fund, Nourish the Children, also the sustainability project, right? Yeah, in fact, I was very touched by what New Skin is doing. I have never seen any organization, maybe I swagu lah, huh? But I never seen any organization that can do these things. Never. Not even in my previous insurance platform. Okay? And that is how I feel that New Skin is really a platform that can give opportunity for ordinary people like me to be successful in life as well. And of course, I'd like to share a story of one of my customer, my builder, my business partner. Yeah, her name is Mary. Okay, she's also in the event today. Mary, would you like to wave your hand? Yeah. So Mary, she was actually introduced by her colleague Josephine. Josephine is also beside her. Okay. About a year ago, Josephine shared with Mary on the products. Mary said, no, very nicely, also like me. Rejected her very nicely because she has unpleasant experience with other direct sales marketing company. But because of Josephine's persistency and her helping heart, right, Mary finally decided to embark on TR90. And look at her, she transformed, right? She slimmed down well. Even her overall health has improved, and she feels so motivated, And she came for a few of our sessions, right? At the age of 77-year-old, she's now 77-year-old. Doesn't look like one, right? Yeah, later you can take a closer look at her, huh? But don't touch her, huh? Can we see her, huh? Yeah. At the age of 77 years old, right, when she came for those seminars, you know what? It rekindled her dreams of wanting to be a better person, wanted to have a better life for the family members. And with that, right, she also started to help more people. And let's have the next picture on hand. And yeah, one of her dreams is to wear back her cheongsam, her favorite cheongsam. Yeah, that she has been keeping for 14 years leh. Yeah, because she has been putting on weight, so she doesn't look nice on the cheongsam. But when she's slim down, right, I told her, bring out your cheongsam, show it to me. Wow, and I can really see her eyes sparkle. She was so happy. And I think this is really life transforming, isn't it? Yeah, so I think really everyone has to look at this New Skin platform, regardless your age, regardless your background. She's just a promoter, okay, in the sales in retail industry. She also has dreams. So, and she's very courageous to pursue her dreams. Let's give Mary a big round of applause. Yeah. So I hope that her story will inspire all of you as well. Sorry, and that really summarized. My definition of success, and really I think all our success, whatever you want, all our success can definitely be achieved with the New Skin platform. Thank you.
Wow, all said already one. From my angle, right, I'm looking at success. Success to me, it's a journey, not a destination. Therefore, it's difficult to measure. Person to person is different. Right? But somewhat I felt the success has got to do with happiness. So you just say, right, well, it happens that one of my success mantra is called happy helping others. H2O, it's like water, when you drink water, you're happy, right? So, if you look at New Skin, right? New Skin is like any other business. They actually they exist because they want to help people solve the problem, isn't it? And they do because their product really help people to feel good, look good. But on top of that, New Skin platform actually offer an opportunity for all of us to make extra income. And that extra income that we make to some people is enough to change or improve their life. It's called better life. So, and if you look carefully, it is not just extra income that you can make. It's that you are empowered to teach others to have the extra income because the platform allowed that to happen. So in this case, the happiness or the success can achieve in a great way. Because in New Scheme we have this phrase. We say, our success is built upon other people's success. I do not know whether all other businesses are like that, but our business, the success is built upon other people's success. And you heard about competition, business to business that to kill each other to be successful, but here is different. Now, if that is the case, that means actually if one person succeeds in this New Scheme business, it could become a whole family life change. And in other words, if I succeeded in New Scheme, not just my generation improve. Actually, the generation above me, the generation below me, or maybe two generations down, all improve. So it's a kind of success formula that New Scheme provided. But I mean, having said all this, right? Actually, the top of the list to enjoy any success to me is you must have good health. If you don't have good health, all success is empty, right? So I want to show you, there's a picture when I first came into New Scheme, cute little, chubby, young man. And then there was a picture that just before we call it the weight management come in, right? I was fortunate to go in the first batch. And then after that, it allows me to consciously maintain, sometimes put up the speaker, come back again, we need to know what to do. Then early this year, right, I was even luckier to take up a new sports called stand-up paddling. Now those who know what stand-up paddling is, right, actually a bit challenging because I was also scared of water time. But then you actually have to go and experience different wind and wave out in the sea, not in the canal, not in the reservoir, out in the sea. So it's very challenging, but it's very fulfilling. But that requires fitness, all-round fitness. So I'm grateful that New Scheme product really worked, and it allowed me to maintain my fitness and kind of look at ease. Thank you very much.